The unsung heroes, the safe harbor of the nation. Doctors have often worked silently in the background to ensure the well-being of the nation and its people. They fight uncertainties and sacrifice at their own peril to give hope and solace to human sufferings. The recent pandemic of COVID-19 had created havoc and chaos, and despite the challenges, the doctors in India worked tirelessly, providing care and comfort. This selfless dedication and their sacrifices undeniably deserve the deepest respect and appreciation. And thus, this inspired Ashok Jaipuria, Chairman of Cosmo First Limited, to set up an annual award program to honor and infer recognition for the services of the doctors.
It actually started off with the COVID, which was here in a very massive way, creating chaos and havoc. Today, these are the doctors who put their lives in peril and were serving us, where we were afraid even to go to the hospital to get our checkups. They are here to heal us. My compliments to all these selfless heroes who have consistently worked for the betterment and being of our society.
The Sitaram Jaipuria Foundation Medical and Healthcare Excellence Awards is named after his father, Sitaram Jaipuria, who was an industrialist, a distinguished parliamentarian, a philanthropist and an outstanding humanitarian who led an exemplary and inspirational life. The awards began in the year 2022 and encompasses both urban and rural practitioners. The awards is run by an excellent set of people forming the governing council. Led by Ashok Jaipuria, this council comprises of Professor Dr. Shiv Kumar Serene, who is the Vice Chairman, Chancellor and Director, Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences; Dr. Dorai Raj Prabhakaran, Executive Director, Centre for Chronic Disease Control; Dr. Devinder Singh Rana, Chairman, Sir Gangaram Trust Society; Dr. Suresh Advani, Mentor Oncosciences, Jaslok Hospital and Research Centre; Mrs. Yamini Kumar Jaipuria, Managing Trustee, Cosmo Foundation and Zigli Foundation.
I think if you look at the philosophy of this award, it is to foster excellence in healthcare and to reward those torchbearers of who carry out excellence in healthcare. I think it will, in the future, it will help in two ways. Number one is when you look at youngsters now, not many of them are taking medicine as a profession. And that's because of the lack of role models. And this award will provide that inspirational role model to those youngsters to look up to medicine as a profession.
The awardees are chosen after a careful selection procedure by a set of jury comprising of eminent doctors. Led by Professor Narendra Kumar Arora, who is the Executive Director, the Inclin Trust International. The jury comprises of Professor Dr. Nikhil Tandon, Head of Department Endocrinology and Metabolism, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi; Professor Dr. Pratima Murthy, Director, National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences; Dr. Dorai Raj Prabhakaran, Executive Director, Centre for Chronic Disease Control; Dr. Vivek Nangia, Principal Director, Pulmonology, Max Super Specialty Hospital and Smart Max Hospital.
In coming years, this will be one of the most prestigious Health and Clinical Care Excellence Award. And the purpose of this award is that while those who have grown up, those who are senior, are awarded for their excellence, but there is a next generation of leadership which also needs to be identified, fostered and nurtured.
It's been an exhilarating experience to see the various people who've applied for these awards, to listen to their achievements, to listen to their passion and their constant endeavor to improve themselves, to improve medical care for the country as well as the people that they serve. I just wanted to tell the winners that they are an inspiration to every one of us in the medical fraternity as well as to all the citizens of the country.
The awards are spread across 5 categories with the prize money of 90 lakh Indian rupees.
This is a slightly different set of awards. It's not just a reward for teaching or an award for research, or it's a broad award, and therefore the process requires an understanding of a range of expertise for the applicant. It's not only academic, it's not only clinical care, it's not only research, it's also public health, it's also policy, it's also mentorship, it's also institution building.
You know, it is not easy to be selecting people from amongst those who are already very skilled, accomplished, who've already been awarded by so many other agencies because of their work, because of their commitment and dedication. And the advice that I would want to give to all of my juniors and colleagues would be that start documenting whatever you do.
Stay tuned as we bring forth the glimpses from the 2nd edition of the Sitaram Jaipuria Foundation Medical and Healthcare Excellence Awards. The 2nd edition of Sitaram Jaipuria Foundation Medical and Healthcare Excellence Awards was held in a glittering ceremony in the national capital, Delhi. The awards are a sincere effort to shine a spotlight on the many doctors and medical professionals who are the backbone of our nation and safe harbour to our countrymen. After the resounding success of the 1st edition, the 2nd edition saw over 1,000 entries across 4 categories. These entries were evaluated and 24 entries were shortlisted by the jury to pick winners from. The platform saw its greatest supporter and the guest of honour Sonali Bendre once again grace the occasion with her presence.
The first year, the way these awards have been received, that has been very, very encouraging. And when Mr. Jaipuria and Mrs. Jaipuria, when they got in touch, when they told me what this idea was all about, I said, this is something that I need to be a part of. Only because something like this has not been thought of, has not been done. In all these years, there have been all kinds of awards, but nobody has thought of something as beautiful, wonderful and as simple as this, that, you know, let's honor the frontline soldiers, let's honor the people who save our lives. And so I cannot commend them enough.
The ceremony began with the auspicious lamp lighting.
I was reading some statistics that as of the time when COVID was hit, they had something like, I may be wrong a few bits, but I'm not overly wrong. They had something like 400 manufacturing plants of oxygen. And by the end of the year, they had 20,000. That was the speed at which India could revive itself. We developed a vaccine in flat 8 months, whereas the country internationally would take 12 years, 15 years, 17 years. And we had opposition in whatever we did internally and externally. Externally, countries probably may have felt that if India is successful, we would be a threat. Internally, obviously, due to red tapeism or whatever time delays, we were delayed. But will you accept the fact that 7 months flat, the vaccine was developed? This is a matter of great pride for me. It's a matter of being an Indian. And you know, the population is a liability but is equally a strength. We received over 1,000 applications for these 5 categories of awards. Out of them, there were 12 Padma recipients. I want to emphasize the quality of applications. The governing council lays down the principle of how we want to award these awardees. Principles being that he should have done research in his life, he should have mentored people, he should have built institutions, and he is a person who is clinically achievable, overachieved in his field. It might surprise you, but to the best of my knowledge, clinical and that medical field is not honored in India. We have introduced 2 new awards this year. One is in the name of my mother, Gayatri Jaipuria. And the other is in Mr. Ashwini Kumar, who may have been known to all of you in some capacity in his various facets of achievement.
This brings us to the first award category, Excellence in Medicine and Healthcare Award. This award aims at honoring an individual who has made and continues to make an outstanding contribution to improving clinical care and fostering innovations in India. The award carries a cash prize of 50 lakh rupees. All right, so without further ado, the winner in this absolutely prestigious category for Excellence in Medicine and Healthcare Award is, get ready to applaud louder. Please welcome Professor Dr. Jayaraj Durai Pandyan, Professor and Head of Neurology and Principal and Dean of Christian Medical College, Ludhiana, Punjab.
One thing, when we look at all the research awards in medicine, it is all focused in one area, and it's very rare to get an award for a clinician like me. I'm primarily a clinician, deal with patients. Research is about 30-40% I do. Mentoring is another 10%. And so this is, I would say, recognizing people who dedicate 24/7 for patient care, and in that way it is completely different from other awards.
Our second award category is the Emerging Young Leader in Medicine and Healthcare Award. Now, this award aims at honoring a young individual or individuals who've made and continue to make an outstanding contribution to medical and research in India. The award carries a cash prize of 10 lakh rupees. We don't have one, but we have 2 winners in this category. Allow me to welcome them on stage. May I request Dr. Karan Madan, Additional Professor, Department of Pulmonary, Critical Care and Sleep Medicine, AIIMS, to please join us on stage. And with this, I would also request Dr. Deepak Padmanabham, Cardiac Electrophysiologist, Jaydev Institute of Cardiovascular Sciences and Research, Bengaluru, Karnataka, to please join us.
It feels absolutely great, and I think it's an excellent initiative by the foundation, and for a different kind of a recognition of doctors for their innovations and the work. So I think it feels absolutely great.
I would like to think that this is one of its kind in terms of what they have managed to do. I do hope that these awards grow in stature, in their width, as well as in the sustainability over a period of time, giving encouragement to a lot of our colleagues.
Our next category is the Exemplary Leadership in Rural Medicine and Healthcare Award. Now, this award aims at honoring an individual or individuals who've made and continue to make outstanding contribution to furthering wellness and healthcare quality, accessibility and affordability in rural, hard-to-reach or tribal areas in India. This award carries a cash prize of 10 lakh rupees. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to welcome Dr. Reggie M. George and Dr. Lalita Reggie, Managing Trustee and Trustee, Tribal Health Initiative.
Least recognized people in India are the doctors, except when an emergency like COVID happens. And there's been a lot of bad things said about doctors. So in that, this is a ray of light which comes in and encourages doctors to do better. And I'm so glad that the SJF has done it.
Moving on to our fourth award category, which is the Women's Medicine and Healthcare Excellence Award, instituted from this year in the memory of Srimati Gayatri Jaipuria ji. This award aims at honoring women who have made seminal contributions to the field of medicine and are a source of inspiration to doctors across the country. The award carries a cash prize of 10 lakh rupees, and the winner for the Srimati Gayatri Jaipuria Women's Medicine and Healthcare Excellence Award goes to Professor Dr. Pratibha Singhi, Professor and Head of Department at the Pediatric Neurology, Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, Faridabad, Haryana.
I think this has come as a breath of fresh air. Very few, if any, people have actually honored doctors for their hard work. And this will not only motivate the ones who got the awards, but I think that this will act as a motivation and inspiration for the younger generations to follow that path. And therefore, I'm extremely grateful to the foundation. This platform is unique, and I hope that it continues the way it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this we come to the final award category, which is the Lifetime Achievement in Healthcare Award, instituted from this year in the memory of Shri Ashwini Kumar, and will be going through the nomination by the Governing Council. This award aims at honoring an individual who has made outstanding contributions to medicine and healthcare in India over their lifetime. This award carries a cash prize of 10 lakh rupees. And the award goes to Professor Gursaran Pran Talwar, Director Research, Talwar Research Foundation, New Delhi. Welcome, sir.
One feels happy in a way that your work is not, it's being recognized by others. So otherwise, every scientist, a true scientist, if he works for science, he does his research on important issues. But to have a recognition means that what you have done has gone beyond just yourself.
The evening was enriched further by an enthralling performance by Ustad Amjad Ali Khan along with his sons Ayan Ali Bangash and Aman Ali Bangash. The celebration concluded with a promise to come back with renewed vigor and a bigger platform. The platform will always ensure the healthcare saviors are recognized and celebrated year after year. And as the second edition gets wrapped up, stay tuned for next year's third edition of Sitaram Jaipuria Foundation Medical and Healthcare Excellence Awards.